Welcome everyone, my name is Tyrone. Today I'll be walking you through my application, Hover. This was my final project when I was studying in Flatiron school, and it is one of my favorite projects I've tackled as a developer. To get started, we click the Continue button. If it is your first time opening the application, you will see a screen where it will ask you to select a home directory that your application will launch in. In my case, I wanted to look for all of my notes in the Documents and Hover Notes folder. Click Select Folder and then Confirm. You can see up here the path of the current directory we're in. We can click back to Documents and see all of the folders that it contains. If the directory currently has no direct files that are either text files, Markdown files, or Word files, then it'll display that it has no supported files in the directory. For now, let's click back into Hover Notes. Let's create a new file. Click the plus button up here, and it will ask us for a file name. Let's call this demo, and by default, it will make a Markdown file with the specified file name. Now, we can click into the node to edit it. On the left here is our raw Markdown, and on the right is our parsed Markdown. So how about instead of hello file, we say hello demo. And just to demonstrate a bit, we could say this is our main section with some content here. And we have a subsection also. As you can see, it instantly parses the Markdown for you, so you can review the content that you're writing. The application also supports different Markdown tags. For example, you can make a code block here, and let's say we want to make a simple React app. Hello. Now, you can probably tell that there is no syntax highlighting on this code block. That's because we need to set it up here at the beginning. And we should just call this JSX, maybe JavaScript. But more accurately, it is JSX. Aside from code blocks, Hover also supports all the basic Markdown modifiers. For example, you can make a text italic, bold, or even both. We can make lists with items, item 1, item 2, item 3, and we can make them both unordered and ordered list. Item 1, item 2, item 3. Now that we have our basic structured Markdown file here, we can click the Save button, and that will persist our changes to our local file system. Go back to the Hover Notes directory by clicking up here. As you can see, this is our Markdown file, hello demo. Click the triple dots here if we want to rename the file, or if you would like to delete it. If we click this button here, the note will actually hover. Now it does look like your standard sticky notes, but these notes are parsing our Markdown files for us. As you see here, if you scroll down, you can see a code block. And we can click this edit button right here to edit our Markdown right in the note. One neat thing I like to do, if I'm working on a project with multiple technologies, I can actually hover notes from different folders onto my desktop. Let's say we're working on a project with a React and Tailwind front end, and let's say it has a Ruby backend. Let's say in particular we don't remember how foreign keys work. We can just hover this note and leave foreign keys hovered. If I minimize the application, the notes will stay on the screen. And this is true even if you have other programs open, such as VS Code. As you can see, even if I click into my VS Code and type stuff, the notes still stay on top, and I can easily reference them if ever I need something. Now, as you can see in this note here, our sticky notes can contain images thanks to Markdown. The last and final feature I'd like to talk about is something intrinsic to Markdown. As you can see, our sticky notes can contain images. We can hover a good boy chestnut right here, and he can give us inspiration, watching over us as we grind through lead code problems, interviews, and all the like. That pretty much wraps up the walkthrough of my application. I hope everyone enjoyed, and me and Chestnut hope you have a good day.